Welcome, I hope you all are doing great. Today we will talk about some interesting facts about United States of America. Do you know the deadliest job in the US is president? Statistically speaking, no job in the United States of America is more deadly than that of the president. Think about it, 45 men have held the title. Four of those men were assassinated in office: Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy, James Garfield, and William McKinley. While four died of natural causes: William Henry Harrison, Zachary Taylor, Warren Harding, and Franklin Delano Roosevelt, there are more cows than people. According to Vox, Idaho, Iowa, Kansas, Montana, Nebraska, North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Dakota, and Wyoming have less humans than they do cattle. In these states combined, there are 32,489,391 cows. That's more than one-third of America's total cow population. The tallest president was Abraham Lincoln. The 16th president was a tall 6 feet 4 inches, or 193 centimeters. Our smallest president to hold office was James Madison. The fourth president, whose term was served from 1809 to 1817, stood 5 feet and 4 inches tall, or 163 centimeters. He also weighed less than 100 pounds. The oldest president to serve was Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan, the former Hollywood star and governor of California, and our 40th president, took office at 69 and served 2 full terms, from 1981 to 1989, stepping down just a few weeks shy of his 78th birthday. Though, since our current president is 70, he could potentially beat out the great communicator. The Statue of Liberty isn't in New York. The Statue of Liberty, which adorns pretty much every bit of tourist memorabilia you can purchase in the Big Apple, is actually not located in New York City at all. It's technically in Jersey City, New Jersey. Who knew? The copper statue was a gift from France to the United States in October 1886. Atlantic City has the world's longest boardwalk. Built in 1870, it was also the first boardwalk in the United States. Its purpose was to limit the amount of sand beachgoers took with them into hotel lobbies as well as the train. Today, it is a stretch of 4.5 miles long and home to casinos, hotels, restaurants, and more. The original capital of the United States was Philadelphia. The country's capital wasn't always Washington, D.C. As stipulated by the Residence Act, Philly was made to be the temporary capital of the newly created United States of America between 1790 and 1800, while Washington, D.C., was being built. Today, you can still find many famous pieces of early U.S. history through the city of Philadelphia. The Mall of America is owned by Canadians. The Mall of America, located in Bloomington, Minnesota, is actually owned by 555 Group, a company based in Edmonton, Canada. This Canadian company also came up with the idea of the mall and designed it. So really, despite its name, it's not so American after all. How's that for a surprise, eh? You don't need a driver's license to compete in NASCAR. Technically, a state's driver's license is not needed to compete in NASCAR. Even drivers who have had their actual driver licenses suspended for everything from reckless driving to DUIs were still able to race in NASCAR. Oregon is the fastest speaking state. Most people in the Beaver State speak 6 words in the time it takes the rest of the country to say 5 words. After studying over 4 million phone calls, Markex found that Oregon, as well as upper Midwest states and Massachusetts, have the quickest speech patterns. The slowest talkers are found in Louisiana, Alabama, and the Carolinas. Oh, and New Yorkers talk the most. Boston is home to the country's worst drivers. According to Allstate's Best Drivers Report in 2017, which takes a look at the nation's 200 largest cities, Boston took the not-coveted first place in being the nation's home to the worst drivers. The best drivers can be found in Kansas City. There's a town in Alaska that lies under one roof. The town of Whittier, Alaska, is an hour southeast of Anchorage. It's a small town of around 220 people. And these 220 people all live under one roof, in one building. For those who have privacy issues, this is probably not the town for you. There's an actual town with just one person. Monowi, Nebraska's single resident, is 83 years old. She is the city's mayor, librarian, and bartender. Her name is Elsie Eiler. She pays taxes to herself and considers people who reside 40 miles away to be her neighbors. Western Michigan has a lavender labyrinth you can see from space. The Lavender Labyrinth is located in western Michigan, at Cherry Point Farm and Market in Shelby. It was designed in 2001 by Cherry Point owner Barbara Bull and artist and architect Conrad Heiderer to include an herb garden. To walk to the center would take you around an hour. Oh, and you can see it from Google Earth. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy our content. Do subscribe for more videos.